turn up your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.
Good afternoon. This is local news from Power365 FM. I'm Akikomi Adebayo. Firstly, the headlines. Police blame Jigawa explosion. High death toll on fuel scoping. SSANU Sanu NASU slam federal government renegotiation committee. 2025 budget. Reps demand timely submission of MTEF. 9 months after Ibadan explosion, victims seek Seyi Makinde intervention. 29 children receive free open heart surgery in Anambra. This will be the story that will be read. You can follow us on our YouTube channel, Power365. Likewise, on all our social media handle, Power365. The story in details. Police blame Jigawa explosion high death toll on fuel scoping. The Jigawa State Police Command has attributed the high number of casualty and injured person in Tuesday fuel tanker explosion to desperate move by the people in the area to scope the products, which littered the ground after the accident. The Command Public Relations Officer DSP Lawal Shisu stated that it is a voicemail he sent to journalists in Kano on Wednesday. He said, despite the efforts of the police who had cordoned off the area and issued warning to the public, people resisted and started scoping the fuel, triggering a devastating explosion. Shisu added this to the police struggle to keep control of the scene, with many bystanders ignoring warning and moving dangerously close to the incident site. The tanker loaded with petrol ignited shortly after the crash, causing an inferno that egnified numerous people in the vicinity. The injured were immediately rushed to General Hospital at Ringim, where medical personnel are working around the clock to treat the victim. However, the death toll is likely to rise as several of the injured remain in critical condition, he stated. He said the state police commissioner, A.T. Abdullahi, has since condoled the residents of the state, especially the people of Majia town where the incident happened. SSANU, SAN, and NASU slam federal government renegotiation committee. The Joint Action Committee of the Senior Staff Association of Nigeria University and the Non-Academic Staff Union of University and aligned institutions have strongly condemned the inauguration and the renegotiating committee set up by the federal government. The committee inaugurated on Tuesday in Abuja is tasked with renegotiating the 2009 agreement between the governor, between the government and university-based union. In a joint statement signed by SANU President Mohammed Ibrahim and the NASU counterpart Peter Adeyemi, the union described the event as a charade accusing the government to prioritizing the academic staff union of university while sidelining the union. The federal government has reconstituted the renegotiation committee, giving it a 3-month timeline to conclude its task. However, SANU and NASU expressed dissatisfaction, stating that the inauguration appeared skewed in favor of ASU. The entire inauguration seems to revolve around ASU, with the other union treated as an afterthought. The Honorable Minister of Education speech focused almost exclusively on ASU, while the other union were barely mentioned. The statement read, "This marked the fourth renegotiation committee set up the government since 2017, with previous ones led by Wale Babalakin 2017, Musa Ali Jubril 2020, and Nimi Briggs 2022. In 2020, ASU embarked on a 9-month strike, which leads to formation of Jubril Committee. Recommendation from the committee formed the basis of a draft agreement in 2021. In 2022, the Nimi Briggs Committee submitted a further draft, though negotiations have yet to yield lasting results. The union highlighting the frustration with the perceived bias during the Tuesday inauguration. Leaders were left as mere spectators, a clear indication of the imbalance of the process, the statement added. (2025) Budget. Rep demand timely submission of MTEF. The House of Representatives on Wednesday urged the federal government to urgently transmit the medium-term expenditure framework to the National Assembly to avail lawmakers ample time to work on the 2025 appropriation bills when submitted. This is as a lawmaker draw across party affiliation express departures at the practice of delayed presentation of annual budget proposal to the parliament, leaving the lawmaker with title time to do a good job. The resolution of the House followed the adoption of a motion of urgent public importance moved by the member representing Abak Ektim Ekpo Eka Federal Constituency, Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Clement Jimbo, while relying support on the motion on the needs to urge the executive to comply with Section 11 of the Fiscal Responsibility Act 2007, stated that the law provides for the prudent management of the nation's resources and ensure long-term macroeconomic stability of the national economy. 9 months after Ibadan explosion, victims seek Makinde intervention. Affected residents on Tuesday, January 16, 2024, Bodija explosion in Ibadan, Oyo State, on Wednesday, lamented that they were yet to return home 9 months after the incident. They therefore called on both the state and federal governments to do more to alleviate their suffering, as many of them are yet to go back to their respective home. The Punch reports that 5 people died, 77 sustained varying degree of injuries, and 58 houses were damaged during the explosion that rocked the Joe Oyelesi Street in Ibadan. Addressing journalists under the auspices of the Joe Oyelesi Vigilance Group, the victim, who spoke through the chairman Yakubu Adediba at Daily Event Center in Ibadan, the state capital, lamented that the suffering was unbearable, hence need for government to come for their aid. As patriotic and loyal Nigerian, while we are grateful to the governor of the Oyo State for the past favor, we now passionately call on both federal government and state governments to do more to alleviate the suffering of the residents of DOVG. It is understatement to say that we are in distress, as many of us has not been able to return to our homes and are still squatting with relatives and friends. 29 children receive free open heart surgery in Anambra. No fewer than 29 children receive free open heart surgery at 1,000 patients from across Anambra State have received free treatments on various ailments provided by 82 foreign doctors during a medical mission on Orafite. Okosigo local government of the state, the doctor from the United States, Sweden and Canada worked under VUM Foundation and the Sir Emeka Okosi Foundation to deliver free cardiovascular evaluation, medical care and medication eyeglasses to those with eyes condition on Tuesday. Workers were also distributed to those who mobility issue, along with special gift pack for the community. The executive director of CDF, Mrs. Chidema Okoye, announced that 29 children received free open heart surgery, while over 15 adults were given subsidized treatments for similar procedure. This is the end of the local news from Power365 FM. The headline that has been read: Police blame Jigawa explosion, high death toll on fuel scoping. Sanu and Nasu slam federal government negotiation committee 2025 budget. Reps demand timely submission of MTEF 9 months after Ibadan explosion victims seek Makinde intervention. 29 children receive free open heart surgeries in Anambra. This is the end of the news. I'm Akekome Adebayo. Thanks for listening.
Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates